Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today we're going to make a DIY toilet balm. And this is little fizzy things that you put in your toilet and you just let them sit in there overnight or for a few hours, however long you can. And it's supposed to help keep your toilet fresh and clean and without the toilet ring and all of that. So there's only 3 ingredients that are needed. And the most important might be the citric acid. And I found this on Amazon. You can get citric acid, from what I understand, where they sell canning supplies. But you also need citric acid for bath bombs, and I'm hoping to be able to do a video on those another day. So I just got a big bag of it. You also need some baking soda and some dish soap. And I'm just using whatever, it doesn't matter what kind, but this is the Method dish soap. Actually, I think it has Dawn in it, and I just am reusing the container. But it really doesn't matter what dish soap you use. As long as you have those 3 ingredients, that's really all you need. And then I also have these little silicone molds that I'm going to put mine in. Again, this is not a necessity. You could put them into a ball or whatever, but this will make them easy and kind of cute to store. And then you want to store them in a like a Tupperware bowl or something like that that you can keep covered. I'm thinking if I like these, this is my first time trying to make these. If I like these, I'm probably going to get something dedicated for them, but for now, I'm just probably going to store them in a Tupperware. But anyway, I got this recipe, if you can call it that, from YouTube, and it was under My Bashful Life. If you check her out, her name is Mickey. She is adorable. I really like her. And I thought, you know what, that sounds like a really great idea, and I'm going to try it too, and I'll share it with my viewers. So I'm going to point the camera down to my bowl so you can see what I'm doing, and let's get mixing. Okay, so it's a pretty easy recipe. You need a 1/4 cup of citric acid. This is in a resealable container. So I just have a 1/4 cup, and I'm just going to put that down. I have a little bit of water in my bowl from when I just now washed it, so that's probably not needed, but I'm not going to worry about it. I think it'll probably be fine. It just might take a little longer to dry. And you do need to let these dry overnight. And then I want a cup of baking soda. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to stir this around to mix it. Well, I was going to seal that up, but I wasn't sealing it very well. I think I'm just going to use a fork. And I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but hopefully you can. I am just mixing this up. Sometimes baking soda has a tendency to clump, so just make sure that you get the clumps out the best you can. That's actually pretty good. That baking soda didn't have many. And then you need a tablespoon of dish soap, and you want to add this kind of slowly as you stir. Make a little slurry out of it, get it all out, I suppose. smells good. I suppose it takes on the scent of your dish soap. Now what I'm going to do is I should have taken off my rings probably. And you want it to be so that it like can form into a ball, which just feels really neat, guys. Oh my goodness, this is kind of fun. So yeah, I think it's good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the mold and I'm going to take some of this and like push it into each mold. And I'm not sure how many this will make. I'm sure it depends on how big your mold is. And Mickey said that she puts in a couple every week into her toilet. So, you know, depending on how many toilets you have, I guess you could make a few and store them for a while. And then you're going to want to let this set. I think I may have said this, I'm not sure, but you let this set overnight so that they get nice and hard, but you don't cover them. You just leave them in the mold overnight, and then they are ready to store. I'm just going to put some in each one and then play with it a little. It is really a neat consistency. It's not, it's kind of like sand, kind of. I don't know why I just put it there, but I feel like this would be a pretty good cleaning agent too. I don't know what the citric acid does. I think the citric acid I know makes it fizz. I don't know if it adds any cleansing power, I guess I should say. I mean, I know what its function is to make it fizzy. And like I said, that's what's in bath bombs too, like the Lush bath bombs. I just have a little bit, so I think I'm going to try to make it all fit in this one mold. So I'm going to have 3, 6, 9, 12 of them. And I won't be able to show you the finished product until tomorrow. It's about 8 o'clock at night right now. It actually fit 9 just about perfectly. And again, these are just for your toilet, so they don't have to be perfect. I thought I'd try these before I tried the bath bombs. But I got a cute recipe from YouTube on those too, from these really cute little girls. I'll have to give them credit when I do the demo, if indeed they turn out. But I don't know, I might not even do it first. I may just go like I'm doing with this one and work on it with you guys first. Why not? We can learn together if it works. Okay, well that's all I'm going to do tonight. Just leave them out on the counter. I'm going to clean up my area a little, but I'll leave them out on the counter, let them air dry, like I said, for overnight, and then they will be ready for use, and I will probably take you along while I use a couple of them in the toilet tomorrow. So until then, sorry the lighting is so bad. I didn't realize it was that bad. I don't know if you guys even could see what I was doing. I don't know how sometimes you can. But anyway, that's what the mold looks like, and I will be back to show you how it works. All right, so it is the next day, and you can see how these kind of like swelled up a little bit. I I didn't expect that, but let's see how they come out of the mold. Oh, really cute. So there's a little rose. And a little, I don't know, looks like a bundt cake to me, but don't eat it. And little flower. And another flower. They are hard. I mean, they don't feel really crumbly or anything. They feel pretty solid. And I'm just putting them in a Tupperware or a Rubbermaid container. Another little type of bundt cake. I think the mold that I got was called Flowers, but you know, that looks like a little flower, some sort. Chrysanthemum, maybe. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Pretty little poinsettia-y kind of flower. Now you could put food coloring or whatever in these if you wanted to, but these are bath bombs, so or toilet bombs, so I don't really know that that would be necessary at all. That was a little heart. And another little bundt cake looking thing. It's kind of the same. They said flowers, but seriously, I think that most of these look like little bundt cakes. This one has a neat design on the outside. I mean, who cares what these look like, really? If they do the trick, keeping the toilet bowl clean, that's all you care about. A little star. Okay, so that made enough for me to put in my Rubbermaid container. And like I said, it made 12, so that could be enough for like 6 weeks worth of toilet things if I use 2. And that's what she did, Mickey did. So I'm going to put 2 in my toilet to see how that goes. And then I have 3 toilets, so I might do this again. But first I want to see how it works out. So I'm going to bring you guys along. So here we go. Okay, I didn't hit start when I was trying to film this, but I did put 2 in here. I think it's working. I'm going to wait about 20 minutes and let it do its thing before I flush, but you can see that it's fizzing up pretty well. I'm just going to let it, like I said, do its thing, and then before I flush, and that's it, guys. So yeah, hope you guys try it. Hope it works. I think it'll be fine. It's obviously doing something, so yeah, if anything, it can only help. So thanks, guys. Have a great day, and I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.